Good morning. You're listening to Overcoming Life, and I'm your host, Opal Bailey. What's on your mind this morning? Did you wake up feeling anxious, tired, frustrated, afraid, going through some situations in your life and you just don't see how you can handle it, or you don't know how to handle it? So then you become worried about what's happening in your life. There's nothing wrong with being concerned. What's going on with in your life, your problems, want to make sure things get done and get fixed correctly. There's nothing wrong with that. But when we allow concern to turn into worry, then we actually cross that line that allows worry to bring in our life more than what we really need or even expected. For instance, when we worry, our body takes on this it's a stress magnet, basically, because that's all worry is stress. It brings stress. It brings fear, anxiety, and sickness. And you become distressful. You become confused. I don't know about you, but there are times in my life when I face situations. Even now, I have a decision that I need to make. And I was kind of worried about which way to go. Is this the right way God wants me to go? Should I stay here? Should I do this or should I do that? And I had to get to a place because I was getting confused and I was getting very tired and exhausted. So my decision was, okay, I can't do anything about it at this moment. So God, I'm going to give it to you. So I prayed about it. And I just left it with God. I'm not going to say he answered me, which he didn't yet, but he's going to. But I gave it to him so I don't have to walk around feeling worried about a situation that I really don't know the answer for. And also me giving the situation over to him, it lets the Lord know that, hey, you know what? I trust you, Lord. I put my faith in you, that you have my life in your hands. And no matter what I face, no matter what situation I am confronted with, I know that you're more than able to do exactly and exceedingly above all that I even ask. Because when we put our life in the Lord's hands every morning when we wake up, you're allowing him to guide you and to protect you and to watch over you. You're basically giving the Lord permission to take care of your life. We can wake up in the morning and feel and be worried and anxious and upset. And then guess what? Our day is going to be filled with that. Other people is going to come and they're going to be bringing you other issues the way you could continually, the whole day, you're going to feel frustrated, anxious, and worried because we woke up that way. But when you wake up, and you acknowledge that, hey, I can't do this today, Lord, by myself. I need you to come in. I need you to help me. Guess what happens? You take the responsibility of the day off of you and you put it on the Lord and say, Lord, I'm giving you my day. I'm giving you my life, my concern for my children, my decision on my career change, my marriage, my finances, whatever it is. You give it over to the Lord and the Lord say he'll take care of it and he'll lead you. There's a scripture that I really, really love in the Bible, and it talks about that God's eye counsels us. And I want you to picture that. His eye counsels us. So his eye is constantly on us. He's aware of everything. He's aware of where we are. He's aware of what is going on, how we're feeling, what we're thinking, what's on our minds. He's aware of our deepest concerns, our deepest desires and our needs and our everything. He's aware of all of that. And he said his eye counsels us. To me, that means that he's watching over me and he's going to lead me and counsel me in the direction or in the ways that I should go, because he cares about us. The only reason worry comes, so to eliminate the trust factor. That's the only reason worry comes. Worry doesn't come to encourage us and build us up. If you notice, when you worry, you feel more mentally exhausted. You feel drained. upset, anxious. Sometimes you may get a headache. You may not want to eat. Some people just want to sleep because they're worried all the time. But that is not how God really created us to be. He already gave us the victory. We have an overcoming life, and it's possible to live overcoming life every single day. The key is knowing that you can't do it in your strength. You can't do it alone. You need the Lord's help. And once we realize that, no matter what comes our way, we can stand and we could be firm and we could be confident. We can have the joy. We can have peace. Because I know you may have noticed people who've gone through some really hard times and really painful situations, but yet you see them, they're smiling, they're still going on. You see like, wow, they haven't skipped a beat. And you may ask them, well, hey, what's going on? I noticed they're just like, hey, the joy of the Lord. I know God got me. I know he's going to take care of me. Because we serve the creator of the universe. We don't serve the universe. We serve the creator of all things. So if he's the creator of all things, is he incapable of taking care of us? I don't think so. Not in my personal life. I've experienced he's not enabled. He's not inadequate. He's sufficient. He's enough to take care of every area in my life and in your life and anyone else's life. And I know you heard about King David. I want to give you this example of King David. Now, here he is, a king over Israel. Okay, this is a person who has authority, who has concubines, who has possessions, and he have wealth, and he's over in governing over the people, kind of like a president of the United States, basically. And here he is facing a situation that the Philistines is going to come and attack him. You would think like, man, he's just going to send his people out and he's going to send his soldiers out and just demolish them. David didn't do that. The Bible tells us that David inquired of the Lord. He said, shall I go up to the Philistines? Wilt thou deliver them in my hand? And the Lord answered David and said, go up, for I will doubtlessly deliver the Philistines in your hands. The Lord answered David. Sometimes we feel like the Lord is not going to answer us, that he's just sitting up in the heavens and he just looking down on us with his hand folded. And it's like, okay, keep living a defeated, boring, unfulfilled life. That's not the purpose of us being on earth. He didn't create us to live that way because he told us that he gave us life in that more abundantly. So we have life and we have an overcoming mentality if we choose to believe that he has that for us. You may be facing the same situation that David faced. You have these Goliaths. You have these Philistines standing up, about to come, the problems, the situation, sickness, or whatever the case may be. Do what David did. Do what I did. Inquire of the Lord. Ask the Lord, hey, God, are you going to go before me? Hey, Lord, should I go? Lord, should I stay? Should I move to another career? Should I get married now or should I wait a little bit? And guess what? When you're inquiring of the Lord, it opens up the opportunity for God to show you the right path, to show you the right way to go. Because he said his thoughts and our thoughts are not the same. He don't think the way we think. So he's going to direct us the best way. And the best way is his way, because whenever he does anything for us, it's always good. And it's always for the betterment. And it's always to bless us. It's always to bring us into something better, something bigger. God never does anything and diminishes us to where we feel insignificant and we feel unloved. God is a God of love. So everything he does is about love. So as you're facing this Monday morning, put aside the worry. Just inquire and ask the Lord to just help you through your day, help you whatever situation, your family, marriage, whatever, and see what God do. This is Overcoming Life. And I am your host, Opal Bailey. God bless you.